So here's where it gets quite fascinating. The word matter is based on the Latin word mater, which means mother. So all matter is born from the cosmic womb. Amazing, right? And this is a fundamental tenet of the ZALA theory of everything, which picks up effectively where Stephen Hawking left off. Because before Stephen Hawking died, he and cosmologist Thomas Hertog put out work, which was just published in 2023, this book here, stating that the cosmos is holographic. Now, contrary to some theories out there, no, life is not a simulation. I repeat, life is not a simulation. This ish is very, very real, but it is more like, if you can fathom, a very real movie projected from consciousness, which we all play an omnipresent, interconnected role in. So to recap, the cosmos and all life is a hologram, and this is huge. It means that we can begin to understand that instead of the egocentric concept of what is known as the Big Bang, the cosmos is far closer to the real meaning of the Big O, as in the truth of our cosmic origins are far more aptly described as what I would call the Big Breath. Because the cosmos is breathing. Can you feel it? And time, space, and all life is emergent out of the timeless and eternal cosmic womb, which is the heartbeat and the roots of all consciousness itself. Now, here is where everyone should know that the core meaning of the word apocalypse from Greek is a revelation of truth, where the womb is revealed. Yes, wow. And this vastly illuminates our entire understanding of physics. For instance, the concept of entropy has been really widely misunderstood from its original context in thermodynamics. We have a tendency to see entropy as, ominously chaotic, when in truth, entropy and order are polarities that in fact work together synergistically in a continuous dance, unfolding and revealing the need for evolution and the opening, blossoming of change. That change is a constant, and it's also wondrous. Change is something to be welcomed, to be embraced, instead of a cause to panic. And this is truly a gigantic epiphany when most of our world has now basically given up on the future and is living governed by this overwhelming level of fear, of cynicism, of exhaustion, escapism, instant gratification / everyday hostility. So yes, using this new theory of everything, we can begin to see life with cosmic eyes, all three eyes, and understand what is happening in the world right now with all of these polycrises, which are very real, is to know that all these crises are essentially birth contractions to a new world underneath this ashen one that is just waiting to emerge. And what makes all of this unfold are clear awareness and participation. Yes, the old world is dying as it is because it cannot go any further. It's the end of the world as we know it, not the end of the world. The old world has served its function to catalyze our species into evolving out of this realm punctuated by survival, by an anxiously limbic, left-brain dominant, status-obsessed, out-for-ourselves, reactive, violent culture that is overrun with ethnocentric insularity as some sort of warped, abnormal normal. This global society of nihilism, of numbness and alienation is what no child deserves to grow up in. Hence, with this new ZALA theory of everything, being alive becomes a livable, sacred geometry where your own life is very deeply connected to this collective birth of a new world, which extraordinarily is what all children dream about all over our worlds. And this theory of everything makes that dream real. May we remember that Heraclitus said some 2,500 years ago, the cosmos is an ever-living fire. Oh yes, he did. And that even though most people only think of fire as something destructive and dangerous, which is totally and completely understandable, hello climate crisis, yet The concept of a cosmic holy flame is a genuine, mind-boggling revelation. A little contextual side note here. It's probably not an accident that my own name means the ancient triple goddess of fire, or that my first book was about evolving Gandhian kings' models of social change into something that I called soulfire, or that even my license plate says a flame, because I have always known that plasma physics, this eternal flame of beauty underlying the entire cosmos, was the definitive core of life. So the ZALA theory of everything is ultimately about understanding the true nature of reality, which is what everyone sees when they die. This has to be known, it has to be said, and that is that the ultimate reality is in fact beauty and joy. And humankind need not be waiting until we are dying to learn how to become alive. It is the ultimate irony. Instead, we are all meant to know right now, today, that life is a flaming cosmic rose of the most profound beauty imaginable. Just look at this freaking piece of art NASA commissioned. It's as if they knew the ZALA theory of everything was on the way and being born. Clearly, because we are all meant to know, and for free, mind you, that every single moment, no matter what it looks like, a car accident, losing our job, getting a new job, a relationship ending, no matter what is happening on the surface of life, there is a cosmic beauty underneath and a self-organizing principle of blooming and an interconnected purpose happening underneath and underlying everything. Now, when you learn to live from that place of the true nature of reality as cosmic joy, and what I have come to call existential honey, because it was very impossible to find a model which combined joy and existentialism, so we made one. When you live from existential honey, you can't even begin to fathom how your life and your destiny will rocket ship, because every single thing you experience is a refracting prism of one's own consciousness. Everything. And bonus, discovering this truth, that there is an underlying order of the cosmos, is the only way anyone can ever fully relax. No wonder everyone is as stressed out as we are. Our nervous system can finally unwind, the tension in our fascia lets go, our heartbeat, our breathing, it all smooths out. Also, this would probably be a good time to note that the entire premise, yes, of Western civilization has been based upon a very confused and warped translation of what teeny tiny little phrase, calcified in dogma. And this one is a biggie. So we've all been taught to believe that life is this gigantic battle between the forces of good and evil, right? So it's no wonder our species is so very stunted, because the two Aramaic words from the Bible that we've all been taught to believe meant good and evil are two words. And these two words are taba and bisha. Taba and bisha, in an accurate translation, mean ripe and unripe instead of good and evil. This freaking changes everything, because instead of viewing people as evil, people are actually unripe. They are essentially frozen, undeveloped, stagnant seeds. And this makes so much sense, because if you invert the word evil, what is it spelling out? It is simply the inability to understand how to live. Take that in. Evil comes from the actions of gray, ashen human beings. And no, they are not lizard people. Sorry to disappoint. These are the people who are frozen seeds. They have never learned how to live alive. And the truth is, every single one of us are all born to bloom. Some might get there quicker than the others, but we're all born to bloom. Therefore, the next time a customer service agent asks you, "How can I help you?" please yell yes. Those are the magic words. Give them a hug if you can. Share your love. Tell them they're the lighthouse of the world, because we are all here to help each other. We are here to help each other to bloom, to take down our carefully constructed walls, to open into the full ripeness of the unique seed we were each born with, so we can learn how to alchemize all this unbearable, suffocating dirt and soil of human suffering and turn it into becoming human flowers. May we know we are not meant to mistake the wound for the body. And if we do understand this truth, we move from a culture that is actively being swallowed by trauma bonding and into one where we can help each other understand that our emotions are truly the doorway to our own individual evolution. Being able to experience the spectrum and feel everything deeply is a gift. It's what makes us human. So just consider, if we taught kids this around the world, that the key to all of life is our perceptual capacity, a cultivated ability to see into the true nature of reality and to self clearly. Know that this is the equivalent of throwing someone a life preserver in the airless, arid climate of growing up today.